I wanted to make this video to talk about my experience with Elden Ring. Now, this is not a review. This isn't, a critique of the game or anything like that. It's just like my personal experience with it in the world around the game in the first few days that it was released. Little background: Elden Ring was a game I was very excited for, to the point where pre-orders and everything. I don't really pre-order anymore, but if something I'm really excited for, I'll wait like a day before it's supposed to be released, then pre-order it so that it downloads early, so that I can avoid the whole waiting 6 or 7 hours or however long it takes to download the game, because I don't know how big it is. And so, I was able to get into the network test, and I was glad about that. And I was able to, I played the game for a few hours, beat Margit, couldn't beat the Tree Sentinel, explored around as much as I could, didn't find very many secrets on my own. I think when the network test was ending, I was able to beat that dragon in the shallow lake near the ruins that take you to that horrible place when you get the real game. Anyway, I got the game, playing the game, going through, went through the things I went through in the network test, the little cave with the wild beast man, and cave down near the shore. Got the summon, got not really a horse, but yeah, got the horse. Torrent. I haven't played the game in a few months at this point. And that's part of the reason why I'm discussing this, because basically I ruined my playthrough of Elden Ring. I ruined the game for myself forever. Not because the game is bad, but because I looked at too much information outside of the game, because I felt like I wasn't getting where I wanted to quick enough. And so, let me elaborate on what I mean. I'm playing through, I don't know what level I was at the time, but I'm playing through and I'm trying to go to different areas and explore and do things like that. And, you die a lot. That's just the nature of the game, you die a lot. But in this particular game, the dying, it felt like I wasn't really getting anywhere, as opposed to when I die in, say, Dark Souls 3, one of my favorite games, by the way. When I die in that game, yeah, I might die, but I don't ever have the feeling of this is pointless, I'm not strong enough, I'm not making any progress, I am just spinning my wheels, going over and over, losing souls, and just completely dying. There were a couple places in the game that were difficult for sure, but there wasn't ever I'm dying and I can't do anything about it, and every time I die it's like all this progress I just lost, and it takes so long to earn levels that I don't want to really venture out too far in the game, because I felt like I needed to stay in the first area, because I was trying to do everything I had done in the first area before I moved on. And so what did I do? I felt stuck. I didn't really feel like I had any strong weapons. So I was like, well, that was the thought process. I kept dying and failing in that cycle. So I said, okay, let me get stronger weapons and upgrade them so that I can do better against these current enemies, and get out of this cycle of get a few souls, then die and have to start over. And hopefully I get back to the point where I died to get those souls back. And it was usually to like a boss or in some difficult area. And I just never felt fully equipped to do that in the game at the point that I was playing. And I was only 5 or 6 hours in. Well, no, it was probably more like 10. That's why it started to feel so bad, because I was playing for quite a while. And I did the thing that I probably shouldn't have done, especially on the first playthrough for a game that I'm really excited about. I looked on the YouTube and I started looking at YouTube videos looking for weapons. I started as a samurai. I was thinking of Sekiro because I really like Sekiro. And so I was like, oh, it'd be cool to play with a katana. I didn't know anything about how devastating bleed was going to be at this point. And, but those were the types of things I was somewhat looking for in the game. Like, okay, in Dark Souls, I would usually put like fire on my weapon and go from there, or, you know, that worked pretty well. And what was the other one? It wasn't fire, but I'm trying to remember. I'll probably edit it if I remember it later on. Anyway, yeah, but I was like, okay, I'm like spinning my wheels. I'm like making progress. Let me look online to see if anyone else has found a good weapon. And sure enough, there were tons of videos that had become overpowered early and different things like that. Nothing against the people that made those videos. Those were some great videos. They did help. They helped tremendously because I watched them. I found out where to go to get Moonvale, and I found out where to go to, well, I wasn't at anywhere to get the Rivers of Blood, the weapon that Rivers of Blood is on, which I don't remember the name of right now. But and then basically the Kamehameha, depending on how you want to pronounce it, to get that spell and all of that. So I found videos about how to get there. I found videos about the easy way to cheese Radahn, that you could get the Mimic tier. And then I found videos about just way more than I should have. I found videos about getting a bunch of souls so you can quick level up to like level 50 or something, and killing that dragon and getting the most OP weapon art, getting the most OP item, accessory item, all that kind of stuff. And I, looked at videos, did it, and it was great. And so I continued playing the game, and all the excitement was gone, all the anticipation was gone. I had been spoiled about certain parts, like Radahn, for example. I watched a video about how to get overpowered early, or how to get to a farming spot so you could get more souls, because that was my initial problem. I didn't think I was leveling, and I didn't have high enough stats, along with not having a decent weapon. But at this point, I had watched the Moonvale video, so I had Moonvale Katana, thought it was great. It was going through everything, just wrecking stuff, but then it was, well, I'm still under leveled, not really doing a lot of damage. I need more. I need somewhere where I can earn souls, because they're not souls in Elden Ring. Earning these things is taking way too long. What can I do to get the Elden Ring equivalent of soul? Like I said, I haven't played the game in a couple months, and I don't remember the names of stuff, so please forgive that. I'm probably going to be playing it again soon because I want to beat it. I just don't remember right now. Ask your patience with that. I'm sure somebody, or even with this, somebody's going to in the comments tell me how I'm a new scrub that needs to get good and I don't know what I'm doing. But I don't really care about that. I just know it's going to happen. I know it's going to happen. Anyway, and that's if anybody watches this video. That's the other thing. Because, yeah, I don't... it's not like I have a lot of concurrent videos. I'm getting off the point. Let me get back. So, yeah, I watched the video, and basically it took me to the mob fight, where you jump over the thing, where you go in and die once, jump off to the side and go back into the arena so he doesn't move, and you can kill him without moving. And so, I'm doing all this stuff to get to these areas, and it's like, Radahn, sure, I beat him, but Radahn wasn't fun. I was so focused on doing this strategy to beat him so that I could get to the next area and auto farm souls that I didn't really pay attention to the fight. It was, okay, he's down to half health. Let me go revive more people and try to get close enough to him to do the Scarlet Rot thing, and hopefully he doesn't kill me. And so you know, I was doing all these strategies and things to skip the game basically, when I was really enjoying the game. I was enjoying the exploration. I was enjoying finding things and, you know, defeating the different bosses in those like dimensional arenas is what I'll call them right now, because I don't remember them. I'm gonna stop saying that at some point, that I don't remember the names of stuff, because I just don't. But it took all the fun out for me, and you know, I stopped playing. As you can tell, I stopped playing because it became not fun. Like pretty much the whole game is spoiled for me now. I like watching critique videos of games. I like watching not necessarily reviews, but just different perspectives and things people bring out about games. And me being content creator, I was thinking of trying to make my own Elden Ring videos. I might redo a playthrough from the beginning, just so that, and like not do the skip stuff, so that I can experience the game new again, which is part of why I haven't played, because I want to get the things I do remember out of my head, even though I know it's gonna rush back once I pick the controller back up for it. But it's, you know, that's part of the problem though. It's like when you're really expecting something, and I guess this is another reason why I'm making this. When you're really expecting something, just go in blind and just play it the way you want, at the pace that you want. Don't worry about anything else, and just enjoy it. Just enjoy it. Just don't turn on YouTube. Don't go to Extra Life. Don't go to any of these other sites that detail how to find everything for you and things like that. Because what might end up happening is you ruin the game for yourself, and then the game's not fun, and then the game, you know what's going to happen with this boss. You've seen the cutscene already because somebody put it in their video. You've seen this or that already, or you know all of the tips and secrets because someone told you, and you lose that sense of, I found it myself, I did it myself. You know, all those types of things. And I mean, that's really it. It's like, once you get to that point, that's really it. I ruined the game because I looked at YouTube too early. And not to say that YouTube isn't a good resource. It's like a game guide. Back in the, well, as I was growing up, we used to have these things called magazines or books. And what they would do in some of them, they were related to video games. And so you could pick one up about a specific video game, and it could tell you how to get through certain areas, or to find hidden items and things like that. They were strategy guides. I said game guides and magazines at first. They were strategy guides. You had different companies that made strategy guides, and if you wanted the real strategy guide, you would go to the official one that came from the developer. And you know, that was a thing. That used to be a thing. I think that worked a lot better. Because you just get like map details, and you just get where the item is. It doesn't tell you about all the things on the way. But now you can look at a YouTube video, and along with getting that information, it literally shows you everything along the path. If there was a surprise that, you know, the devs threw in there to hype you up about it, little nostalgic things, or like patches being in the game. I didn't know that because I hadn't found his cave until I watched the video, and oh, there's patches. And so I don't know if anybody else was like me or felt this way about the game, but I've been thinking about making this ever since it happened, and that was like a month ago, and I just didn't for whatever reason. I'm trying to get better about just doing the things that I think without thinking too much about if anybody's going to receive it, especially when it comes to YouTube. I have a lot of ideas that I just haven't done because I'm like, oh, I don't know if people are like, dude, nobody's watching you anyway, so just do it. What have you got to lose? Like, really? But yeah, that's really it. I hope if you're still here, I was trying to cut this to 10 minutes. I know I got to edit some, but if you're still here, I appreciate it. Thanks for listening. Comment down below if you have your own perspective about this, if it made any sense. I didn't write a script, so I'm like, I could have just been talking gibberish and not really making any clear points. But you know, like, dislike if you want. Subscribe to the channel if you want to dislike me more or like me more. And like I said, I appreciate you being here. Thanks for watching, and I will see you or talk to you next time. Bye. Oh, and the gameplay in the back is going to be either from Elden Ring itself or a bunch of other games that I've been playing in the stead. I've been playing Godfall a lot, which I actually like. But yeah, bye.